You know who else is a good guy? This guy in the upper left-hand corner, the red Protoss, representing Team Exxon. It is MaxPax. And his opponent in the lower right-hand corner on the CN1212 team. Not actually sure what team he's on. Take a look after. It is Silky, the blue Zerg player. So this is Chinese Silky, as opposed to American Silky. Let's take a look. Well, looks like Silky is not currently on a team. I would say MaxPax probably the favorite here. Oh, although, you know what? Now I'm looking. The last time they played last week in the ESL Open Cup, Silky actually took the 2-1 over MaxPax. Damn, Silky took out Scarlet too. And Ashbringer. That's a nice set of results right there. Anyways. So, Silky, maybe? I don't know. Oh, flip. Heck. You know what, guys? I'm really sorry. I have to go for a minute. So, I'm not going to put you on Mapu because I literally just said that I think that was stealing content. But I am going to mute for a little bit. Really sorry. I'll be back. All right, so guys, the cool thing about posting this on YouTube is that I can actually just come back right away. So the video you're watching, I observed it. It was all happening live, but I had to take a phone call. So I just kind of did that. I observed it with my right hand, and I had the phone call with my left. So all this commentary you're hearing is laid over top of the video, but that doesn't mean this game is any less good. This is a really good one between MaxPax and Silky, and you know, I didn't get to super pay attention when we watched this live, so I'm actually glad to get a chance to like really focus and watch this one. So far, it looks like things are pretty well standard. We've got an Adept walking around. The second Adept is going to shade up and join him here. What does MaxPax have going on back at home? Doesn't look like too much. I'm just seeing gateways coming up. Okay, so maybe this is going to be a Glaives build as that Twilight Council gets thrown down. The Lings are going to shove these Adepts away. They've meandered their way into the main base where they're going to grab a few drones here. And then they get recalled, actually. So the Adepts stay alive, which is really important if it is going to be a Glaives build. We'll keep an eye on it, but usually Twilight Council first in this day and age means Glaive Adepts. And yeah, keeping those two Adepts alive is really important. A lot of times I'll see players sack those, and it just makes your eventual push with the Glaive Adepts that much weaker, right? It's not just true of Adepts, but I like to see MaxPax save those. It's more important than getting that third or fourth drone kill. You can just get those later if you keep the Adepts alive. Wow. We do see it as Glaive. Bane's coming up back at home for Silky, so that seems to be his plan here. To counter the Glaives. He got a full scout on that early Twilight Council. I don't know if he saw it researching, but I mean, again, we were able to call Glaives, right? I'm sure Silky was as well. Warp Prism is coming out. He's going to head across the map with those Adepts, and Silky is starting to prepare, but there's no fourth base. 39 drones is a pretty good amount. Again, he has recognized this. He knows he just needs to hold. So we'll see if MaxPax is able to get anything done. These Adepts are actually hitting a little bit before Glaives. So they're just going to hit that Baneling cocoon twice. And then wait for Glaives to finish. The Warp Prism is heading across the map. Silky isn't trying to tech behind this or expand behind this or drone. Well, I say that. He's got 3 drones in production, but he's not... Oh my god. Apparently I'm calling this backwards today. He just droned a whole bunch. And that does make me a little bit worried as these adepts are about to start coming in. MaxPax lifting up a few adepts. Okay, so this tells me he wants to try to do a little shade action between the 3rd and the 4th and probably hit the main with the Warp Prism. So we'll keep an eye on that. Silky's going to have to split his forces appropriately. I think it's a lot easier to split with Ling Bane because they're a lot faster. And looks like he's defending that natural very well. MaxPax not moving into the 3rd with those adepts. He's going to go heavy on the Warping in the main. Now Prism's got to be careful. It's not really taking any damage from the Queen, but it could soon. All right, the adepts, they're starting to split up here. Let's see how many probes, or drones rather, that MaxPax can kill. Ooh, only escapes with 1 adept in that Prism. Only getting 3 drones so far. Really not that good. And all the adepts have died, unless I'm mistaken. There's that group of adepts mostly freshly warped in. All right, getting 6 drone kills. But Silky is at 62 workers off the back of this. Here's another big shade in. Gonna focus down a few more workers, easing that up a little bit. MaxPax looks like he's posturing to take a 3rd bag at home, but he hasn't taken it just yet. Most of the Lings have gone down, so I guess that's a nice thing here for MaxPax, is he has traded really well with a lot of the army. Now he's gonna shade into the main mineral line where there is no defense. Forcing a worker pull, and while initially it felt like MaxPax didn't get too much damage done, definitely increased as we've gone on here. Trading with queens, trading with the units, getting a few more drones here and there. And I see actually a Dark Shrine on that production tab. There's the 3rd base for MaxPax. DT Shrine coming up. That's a great follow-up. There's a few different options you can do for follow-ups here. The DTs is one of my favorites. I just love DTs, but I think MaxPax is really good with them as well. The adepts will get out of there, but 3 or 4 of them. Nice observer spottage there. Yeah, you could follow up with double Robo Immortals. That's really good if you see a lot of roaches. Double Stargate is good if you're thinking maybe they're leaning towards Spire. We've seen Silky just sit on Roachling Bane though, so it's kind of like, where do you go from here? I don't hate DTs as a possibility. Oh, and that is 6 DTs that have been warped in. That's a lot of deets. They're heading over. What are they going to go after? I feel like they might be able to take down like a hatchery. There's almost no detection here. Where are any of the spores? The layer's not even close to done. The DTs are kind of floundering. They're not really doing anything. Now they're going after the spore, but the units are protecting it. The observer gets taken out, and it looks like the majority of these DTs will fall. 2 of them will fall. Detection's about to pop up here as well. I think that warp person's gonna have to get out of there. Oh my god, 8 DTs. I don't know what he's doing with these. I'm a little worried about those 4 DTs in the main. Prism's gonna try to get out of there. MaxPax in the meantime has evened up the worker count. He's got 58 workers. 3rd base back at home. Still no 4th from Silky. And really still no further. Oh my god. Prism goes down. That is a big deal, actually. He's going to recall those 4 DTs home, which I think is good. But losing the Prism, losing a lot of DTs, not great for MaxPax. But he's got such a good economy behind this. I'm really surprised Silky hasn't been going for anything else. Unless I'm mistaken, I haven't seen anything on the production tab except for some more roaches. He's got some Ling Bane. He's getting roach speed and +1 missile attacks now. But Silky not quite able to macro behind this as well as MaxPax has been. So despite that fact that Max hasn't gotten all that much damage done, he ends up in just a better spot, like economically, than Silky. 62 to 58 workers. It's 3 base to 3 base, and when you're the Protoss against Zerg, that is ideal. See the Robo Bay coming up for MaxPax and Blink, so he wants to get into like a Blink Colossus, Blink Disruptor kind of style. It's been really, really popular lately. Seen a lot of players go for that. Archon drop, a classic. It doesn't get much more classic than an Archon drop in this matchup, does it? At least in Legacy of the Void. Silky keeping those roaches alive. Looks like he's kind of skipped over Lingbane, decided against it. That time for that is done. Got straight into roaches. MaxPax moving out with a lot of stalkers. How many stalkers do we have on the field here, man? Oh, they're kind of going around each other. Silky gets a good shot of the stalkers here and forces MaxPax to retreat. There's a lot of roaches. Silky is up 60 supply right now. This is going to have to be a pretty magnificent hold out of MaxPax. Blink Stalker is definitely going to buy him some time, give him some value. But there's no shield batteries here. There's one only just now on the way. And Silky looking like he's going to be in good position to crash through here. He just went mass roach. Not taking the best fight right now. A lot of the roaches are derping out. Forcing the Blink Stalkers to blink away. Ooh, is that a DT? It's a detected DT, so it goes down very quickly. But the Overseer gets sniped, so Silky's got to be careful of more DTs coming in. Silky is still up 65 supply. Shield battery is out of energy. Are we going to see a super shield battery turned on here for MaxPax? Not quite. Looks like the roaches get pushed back, turned away. At least for the time being. There's a lot more roaches on the way out. You see Disruptors coming out now, as well as Warp Prism speed. MaxPax may be planning on doing a little Disruptor drop if he can, or maybe just using those to ferry them around. I think there were some lings or roaches on the left-hand side looking for something, but Silky backs up. He says, all right, you've held. He's got a infestation pit finishing up. +2 on the way. But MaxPax's economy is still, I feel like it's just a little too good. I'd love to see Silky drone up a bit more. Get to, say, 80 drones. Then you can kind of just fling roaches at your opponent while macroing behind it. But right now, you kind of have to take even trades. And as we saw, I mean, Silky was up 60 supply, and that is not the case anymore. It was not quite an even trade. Here's the Disruptor drops. Gets 4 kills. Not the biggest kills. Ooh, this fourth base is completely exposed here. Gonna knock down a lot of those probes. Let the roaches get trapped, and they'll kill one stalker on the way out. So again, Silky not trading super efficiently, and he killed a few more probes there than he lost drones, but he's still down on workers. MaxPax is really good at getting a very healthy economy. Oh, a couple more Novas gonna go out here. One of them, just goes for the roaches. Might as well chip off a couple of roaches where you can. Seeing more and more Disruptors come out. Looks like Blink Disruptor Colossus is the name of the game here for MaxPax. Hive on the way up. Lurker Den for Silky, so he wants to get into that later stage of the game. Oh, that Disruptor shot is 3 roach kills. Not too bad, not too bad. That is a big army for Silky, though. He is up a lot of army supply. MaxPax a little bit supply blocked at the moment. He doesn't have any pylons on the way. Oh, no, dude. There we go. 2 pylons on that production tab. Happens to the best of us. Oh, MaxPax walking into a bit of a surround here. Small army on the left side, big army on the right. With those drones, where are they trying to go? Oh, man. Silky not pulling the trigger. He's got such a big army. I don't know why he's not surrounding this. He's got a beautiful surround set up. Oh, but it's a little late, and the left-hand side isn't there yet. The right-hand side retreats, and the left-hand side gets there. That is not what you want as Silky. You don't want to fight with half your army at once. And that's what it feels like he's doing. A big warp and a stalkers there as MaxPax becomes unsupply blocked. And, oh no, oh my god, the Novas. Oh no. A few of those Disruptors get yoinked in, but the Novas are just connecting so well. The Vipers not able to equalize that damage. And there's no more surround for Silky. He's now the one down 50 supply, and I don't think he can come back from this. There's just too many Disruptors, too many Blink Stalkers. We should see another warp in soon, and there it is. Silky absolutely just taps on out. GG. He doesn't even drop the GG. It just, I mean, I'm going to say it was a GG. Now, I'll let you know some insider information. I'm still not off the phone call. That's why we're just sitting on this screen. We're just waiting for game number 2 to pop up. I do begin commentating during game 2, so I'm just going to fill a little time here so you don't feel all left out. If you guys are watching this, that means you're watching on YouTube. I appreciate it. If you wouldn't mind hitting the subscribe button, that'd be awesome. I never really do shout-outs like this. But if not, you know what I'd even really prefer? Click the link going over to my Twitch page. Hit the follow button on there. You can watch all of this live every week. I cast a whole bunch. So, hope to get you over there. I put some of the highlights onto YouTube, but we always have just a great time hanging out, Twitch chat. Oxide's going to be map number 2. You'll notice in here we got Mapu, who is one of the best observers in StarCraft. He's in there observing for Base Trade TV. If you're not familiar with Base Trade, gotta love me some Base Trade. But let's hop in here to map number 2, Oxide. Oxide is one of our newer maps, so we'll see what these guys can bring to it. It's been a pretty standard map so far. Nothing too crazy. Like I can't think of any specific strategies or anything that might be really good on this. We saw MaxPax lean towards that Blink Stalker and actually heavily into Disruptors more than Colossi. Colossi is what I expected, but more heavily into the Disruptors. I've also seen him recently go heavy into Void Rays and Sky Toss. I feel like there's a balance there that it's a delicate thing to walk, a delicate line to walk. I think a lot of it depends on what the Zerg player does. Silky was trying to get into like a Roach Hydra composition. I don't know if he had a Lurker Den last time, but usually if I see Hydras, I assume Lurkers. Anyways, we will see what they bring to it this game. We're going back to the live commentary portion of it, so thanks for being here for my first YouTube-only cast. Thanks for bearing with me for game number 1, the ASMR StarCraft stream. ASMR StarCraft casting. Let's get into game 2 here. Spawning in the upper right-hand corner, taking that first game, looking real strong. I love the way he played that. It is Team Exxon's MaxPax. His opponent in the lower left, defending those Adepts, I think, fairly well. But just taking little bits of damage here and there and then never quite able to recover. It is our Chinese player, Silky. I'm really surprised that nobody said anything in chat during that whole game. I guess everybody either listened to me or listen to the fact that I wasn't going to be talking, or just wasn't chatting. Maybe wasn't really listening. Just enjoying the ASMR. If this series keeps going well, I'll record some commentary for that first game. Put it on YouTube. Alright, let's see what MaxPax has in store for us in game 2. Oh, dropping a Twilight Council right away here. Not going for like a Stargate poke first or anything. I think this is what he did last game too. I don't remember 100%, but I'm pretty sure that's what happened last game. Yeah, I'm gonna drop the Robo as well. Looks like we might see another Glaives build. I think, again, I feel like the Adepts got some good damage, but it wasn't game-ending damage by any means. The DT follow-up was really good as well. Silky was really scrambling to like get some detection up and, you know, try not to lose any drones. The DTs didn't get a ton of damage, but I feel like the damage they did get was keeping Silky on his side of the map, forcing him to drop down spores to make that lair and just try to get all of that detection out as quick as possible. And MaxPax getting into that heavy Blink Stalker count. Silky, the roach counterattack was just... oof. In any case, we're here in game 2. Got Glaives once again, a couple more gateways on the way. See if these adepts can get done what the adepts in last game couldn't. Or even the same amount. Again, like, I feel like there's a weird situation that the more a build becomes well used, like the Glaive Adept timing, we see it more, which is the adepts get some damage done. And the game just goes on. And it always feels a little strange, like, all right, this big attack's coming in. All right, it's over. The game's even. Cool. What's the follow-up? The Lings are going to try to hit the other side of the map while these adepts go across. Only a Stalker on the wall, so MaxPax is going to have to maybe drop something behind the Stalker. Look for a single adept warping to try to hold on, but with no shield battery, the Stalker is going to die real soon here. The adepts are going to start shading through offensively. Can the adept do it? I don't think so. Oh, one Ling gets in. We have a lair much earlier here for Silky. He's ready for that DT follow-up, which is not coming. It's actually going to be a Robo Bay follow-up. Oh, the Lings find the adepts. The roaches get found by the adepts, who are going to cancel that shade. Just kite backwards a little bit. MaxPax going right into a third base. He hasn't really gotten any damage done. But looks like he's probably not going to commit with these adepts. Might commit with a couple of them. Oh, Observer's here, so he can get some creep tumors. Grabs the queen. Cancels that shade. Not much over here. He's going to take out the spine crawler. Force response from Silky. Silky doesn't have any units over here. Is he going to finish that shade? It's just the queen, so he does finish the shade. And then just goes for the recall to get out of there. Prism. Oh, a bunch of Lings got in. Oh, shit. No wonder he went for that recall. 12 probes going down. Well, it is good that Silky got those worker kills because he wasn't really that great economically. Wasn't in that great of a position economically before he got those kills. So that is good for the Zerg player, but MaxPax is a third base finishing up. He's chronoing out. Well, he's building some probes. And we've got Warp Prism speed on the way, as well as 2 Disruptors. So a double Disruptor drop here for MaxPax. And Silky's going to try to put some pressure on this third base. I don't think that's quite enough roaches, actually, to do too much damage here. We have a shield battery close to finishing, but not quite there. Let's see, actually, a few of the adepts, I think, shaded away. I feel like there were more units here before. But the roaches decide to back up of their own volition. Oh, wow. We have much quicker tech here from Silky. Infestation Pit on the way up already. And here's the Disruptor drop. It didn't get a lot of damage last time, but 3 drones. Of course, there's a little bit of a worker pull. Drone count not super high here for Silky, so any drone damage is really good. I mean, it is actually quite low. Even with all these guys coming out, I feel like he's still not going to be really where he wants to be. Now, I say that, but then he's on 64, which is pretty damn solid. Hallucinated Phoenix is going to spot these roaches moving around. MaxPax in great position to deal with this. Hive on the way, Hydra Den on the way. It looks like Silky wants to get into lurkers, and he wants to get into them now. They're my lurkers, and I need them now. Blink on the way from MaxPax. He's trying to get into that composition, the Blink Ruptor with maybe a couple Colossi composition that he was in last game. But he knows that the tech is on the way. He wants to put pressure on before that tech is available. I think that's a good idea. He's got a few Disruptors with this army. And this fourth base is about to be under pressure. Is there enough here for Silky to defend this? I feel like he might have to let this fourth base go. Yeah, he's just going to sack it. He's got some roaches working on a counterattack. Disruptor gets one roach kill, and the stalkers will warp in. Looks like that disruptor might fall. I don't like MaxPax continuing to push, though. He knows that there are lurkers probably on the way, although I don't see a lurker den, so maybe not. It's just the Hydras coming out. He killed the fourth base. He defended his third without taking too much probe damage. Oh, beautiful catch on that Viper. Those are very gas expensive. Catching a Viper right at the start like that. Really nice for MaxPax. Is that the only Viper? Oh, I thought there were more on the way. That is the only Viper. And oh my god. I have no idea what just happened, but I think a Disruptor just absolutely fucking decimated those roaches. Holy shit. Wow. I'm gonna keep an eye on the kills here. Only 2. I don't know. I feel like the Disruptor died after, you know? I feel like there was a Disruptor here that got like 6 or 7 roach kills and then died. Oh, one on the backside didn't get taken out. Unless MaxPax, unless... Alright, you protect. Alright, just pulling back. There's another Viper on the way. There are 3 out now. Maybe I did miss it. Maybe they were out. Now they're just gaining energy. They don't really have a lot. MaxPax is going to keep pushing. He's still on 3 bases. His army supply is looking kind of low. But the Disruptors make this so scary. Oh my god. Alright, first Nova kind of whiffs. One of those Novas, I think, connected decently. That one hit a lot of Lings. Lings are important to hit because there is not much that's good against Lings here. Oh my god, massive surround though. MaxPax drops down some force fields, but that is not going to help him. And he is losing an awful lot. Those force fields going to buy him some time. He should be able to get the Blink Stalkers out of here. I'm surprised he didn't pick some units up in the Prism and try to get away. Silky absolutely cleans up that army. No problemo. Looks like MaxPax had a good start to the fight. Silky, who's now up 80 supply, is going to keep pressing forward. His fourth base is done, but he hasn't been making drones or sending them there. He does have that lurker den on the way now finally, but I don't think he's going to need it. I think this will be enough units for him to just go on in. The Disruptor shots have to be the best ever. That one's pretty good. That one's even better. Oh my god. Is MaxPax going to hold with these Ruptors? Not quite. It looks like the Ruptors are all going down. Only one left, and it's still on cooldown. Ooh, another one is about to pop. If MaxPax holds with these Disruptors, that is disgusting. Some workers going down as well, but... wow. That is incredible. MaxPax was down like 80 army supply. And he held with those Novas. That's how good those Novas were. I almost said right before that engagement that Silky could just throw his army away into the Disruptors and he'd still probably win. I didn't say it, and that's good because it wasn't true. Now Silky's still up 40 supply. He still has a lot more army supply. He still has Vipers, and those yoinks have been pretty key. But my god, I cannot believe MaxPax held that. Warp Prism going to try to warp into the main base, but Silky is more than ready for it and actually might catch that Prism. Oh, that's just not quite. I don't think we have any lurkers just yet. I'm a little surprised we haven't seen the lurker tech out of Silky. I feel like it's going to be quite good here. Some slow zealots walking into their doom. Oh my god, another beautiful Disruptor Nova. Oh my god! These have been just the most disgusting Novas I have ever seen. 14 kills on this Disruptor. A lot of the Disruptors die after shooting their Nova, after dropping their load, but Silky gets pushed back again. And if he keeps trading like this, I mean, it's not going to be good. Trades aren't terrible for Silky, but it's not like his economy is fantastic. He's on 65 drones. MaxPax is actually on a better economy. And he's trading better as well. It's only a matter of time before Silky doesn't quite have enough, which is why I'm surprised he hasn't gone into lurkers, because that would be a beautiful way to defend against these kinds of counterattacks. It looks like he might just have enough Hydras anyways. A couple of Novas go out. They get some really good connections. Oh my god. Some of these connections, man. Just been insane. Again, I think most of the high kill Disruptors have died. This one's on 13. So many Novas just able to be spammed out here. Oh, Viper gets picked off. Beautiful blink forward there from MaxPax. And while the splits are actually okay, I think Silky's gotten better splits as the game has gone on. I don't know if it's quite enough. We've got Zealots hitting this 5th base. They're not going to quite take it out. But they're drawing the army back. They killed 10 workers. Silky down to 58 drones. And while these Zealots pull the army so far out of position, this base, which is at half health, is just going to die. He loses a bunch of drones. He can send the Novas to cover his tracks. The Zealots come in to buy even more time. Base goes down. Ooh, a couple of Disruptors going down as well. I feel like MaxPax should maybe pull down and just kill this base. He's got to be real careful. Oh, he knows that's up there. He's going to send some Novas out. Connection's not great on the backside, but I think it's enough. Silky just doesn't have anything left in the tank. And GG gets called. MaxPax, after probably the most insane hold I've ever seen with Disruptors, ends up trading well enough to push Silky back.